Wow, of course. Okay, it looks like we are live. Give me 1 second. Let's wait for it to update on here. Oh, shit, we should be live. Okay, maybe not. Give me 1 second. No, there we are. I can see me. Hopefully you guys can see me. Took a little longer for me to get going than I thought, but we are here. About 10, almost 15 minutes late. It's Pat. I got your voice message. Looks like Epstein was first in with fuck ice, then Pat, fall into winter, so tired. Try clearing your cache, Noel. It's good to see all you guys. I am not up on Twitch today because I wanted to play with going oh, come on. I wanted to play around with going vertical and seeing if maybe I would get a few more subscribers that way. So we'll see. Just a little test. We haven't done a vertical stream in some time. I know Tarly and a few other people like that actually prefer the vertical streams. Also, I have some kind of special bicycle music copyright-free YouTube playlist going. If you guys don't like the music, let me know and I can find something else to put on. I think we're good to go here. Crank it up to 11. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, let's see if this gets us back going. Oh, I hope it does. Yeah, we're back up. Okay, that gave me an error I've never seen before. Hey. Yeah, okay, never mind. Hey, Charlie. Oh, man. I really need to get you guys up here. Maybe even like that. I was just saying, Charlie, that you had mentioned you enjoyed the vertical streams like this, the kind of cell phone style. Oh my God. Hold on, I can't. I refuse to believe I did what I just did. Did I forget my fucking e-cigarette? I was walking out the door thinking I knew I forgot something. Hold on one second. Okay. Fuck. Dude, this is ridiculous. Oh my God. I ran around the house like 5 fucking times. Like knowing I any bike ride without my e-cigarette for 3 hours. I'm gonna cut the video to this stream. Video and audio is gonna be dead for 5 minutes, and then I will come back on. I'll Come on. You gotta work. You kind of look like you're working. Huh. Man, hopefully I appear any second. Oh, there's one more thing I can test. Let's see if I'm actually on here. Oh, I just popped up. Okay. Maybe I've been up for a while and the delay is really bad. I don't know. You know, I broke my rear bike light a while ago. I really need to, not bike light, bike mirror. I really need to get another bike mirror. That's one of those safety things I probably shouldn't skimp on. Okay, we actually have 29 people watching. I think I only had like 15 or something when I went off the air to go back to my apartment. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys haven't, I would love if you hit the like button on the way in. It really does help the stream out a bunch. So my plan today is to go into Northwest Portland, roll through kind of the Northwest 23rd Nob Hill neighborhood, and then go up Leif Erikson into Forrest Park and ride through Forrest Park. There is my favorite spot in the whole world is maybe 6.5 miles up Leif Erikson. And it's just a really, really special place to me. I've tried to get up there on live stream a couple of times, and have either had issues with reception or with my bike. So I'm hoping my setup's improved enough that I should be able to get up there successfully this time. If not, we'll see how far we can go and head back down into Northwest. I really wish I would have started with a long sleeve shirt. Wait, what's going on? Oh, let's see what's going on. It's already a little cool with a t-shirt on doing 20. And I think it's supposed to drop, I don't know, like 7 or 8 degrees over the next couple hours. I did pack a rain jacket, basically just as like a windbreaker. Thinking it might cool off a little bit. So I can always put that on later, but thinking now maybe I should have started with a long sleeve shirt and also brought a windbreaker. And by windbreaker I mean cheap rain jacket, but let's see. We should inch you guys up ever so slightly. Even more so. Is audio and video looking all right on your guys' end? Wait, wonder if Nathan knows what. I just caught down and caught a glimpse of that. I'll pull over here in a second and see what I should be knowing. I'm gonna pull into this Multitude of Mercies Foundation Resource Center parking lot. Okay, I wonder if Nathan knows. There's an abandoned building on 4 on NATO Parkway. Is that what you guys were talking about? Or were you wondering if I knew about the evacuation of Mindy and Dirty Hippie? We are following that. Oh, did I know about the NATO fire? No, it says 4 in NATO Parkway. Where on NATO is it? Is it down in the industrial area or closer like into downtown? Oh, come on. For fire. Oh, wait. Broadway, okay. Broadway's confusing because Broadway through downtown parallels NATO Parkway, but the Broadway bridge crosses NATO Parkway. So we are on Broadway right now. Let's head over the Broadway bridge and see if we can see it. I was gonna go over the steel bridge, but yeah, maybe if we go over the Broadway we'll be able, or I'm also thinking if we go over the steel bridge, then we can take a right and go down NATO. Okay, it looks like we froze. Bree called me. We should be back. No, are we back or aren't we back? Dude, this is on low latency, but I've got a good 45-second or more delay, I think. Yeah. These bike rides, so you have your choice between normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency on YouTube when you're live streaming through OBS. And the lower the latency, kind of the lower the video quality. I think for 720p, low latency is fine, but ultra low latency see if I'm unfrozen or not on the other side of the bridge. I think that might be what I have to do when I freeze up, is just try and unfreeze it and then keep riding and check again in a minute to see if I've unfroze myself or not. Looks like this time maybe not. Maybe I'm still down. Let me get over here and check again and see what's going on with the connection. That's why the hell am I narrating if I'm frozen? Nope, I am going. And I was going when I thought I was frozen. Okay. Okay. So this is NATO Parkway right here. Broadway Bridge is the next bridge down to the right. So Man, this delay just makes it impossible to know. Like, I can't, if I'm freezing every 2 minutes and it's over a minute until I have that feedback, it's just impossible. There is a small fire right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, there was an ember that just caught something on fire there. Okay, so we're at the fire. There's little pieces of mulch that are burning in this parking strip. Hey, there's a couple of pieces of mulch smoldering in this parking strip over there.
Smoldered?
Yeah, like, spots like that big. I put 2 out with my foot, but I saw smoke coming up from another one.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. It looks like it was like...
Okay, so I don't know what I can do. I'm trying to keep this stream going, but it seems like every minute or two, the stream just dies. So I'll keep restarting it if I can. We're at the fire line here, though. My kickstand just took a crap. Trying to get my bike to stand on its own. So the fire trucks are just leaving. This is still blocked off. That guy looks like an undercover fire truck. That's pretty funny. But we have the fire line blocked off right here, and if you can see down there, the fire trucks just pulled out of the middle of the street while I was zooming in, but I don't know if there's a way for me to get around this. And I can't tell what building burned. I mean, there's still a lot of smoke in the air. We can try and go around. We're gonna have to basically go back to the steel bridge and up and around. There's all sorts of stuff on the ground. Like, there were embers, a bunch of embers I put out, but I don't Come on, camera. Work with me. Work with me. I don't know if you can see that on the ground, but all over, there's just burnt embers and paper and stuff all in the gutter. Yeah, City of Portland has this closed off here. If I were on foot, I could take the stairs up the Broadway Bridge here. Man, I am having serious fucking drivetrain issues with this bike, which is mostly what they supposedly fixed, but every time I give it throttle, I have to adjust the gearing, or it wants to like jump out of gear, or does that like clinking, crunking thing. I don't know what that is, but it just makes horrible noises. I think they open back up Tuesday, so this next week I'll try and take the car back in. Bree has my van full of stuff, so I'm gonna have her clear it out so I can get the bike back up there. I think we can go through here. I've never been through here, but yeah, that's a one-way, but this is going to be a long way around, but we'll go check it out. Wait a second, am I fucking frozen again? I'm asking for you to call me when I freeze, because I can't keep track of the freezing and her text and ride the bike. Like, it's just hard to keep up with everything. I don't have a great sight line to my phone when I'm riding, which is why it's hard for me to check texts and stuff, check chat. Man, it does smell. It smells like just mainly like burning paper all through here. We're frozen again, aren't we? Shit. Bree did not call me. I want to get out of this neighborhood before I stop and work on the stream again. I want to do it in the middle of Old Town. We'll get up to the park up here, and I'm wondering if not even an issue with my setup, and it's like something's down online. I see what Bree says. My chat also keeps frozen, not frozen. Okay. wonder if she can change. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to explain something to Bree. Okay, I'm gonna try resetting my BellaBox computer and seeing if that will help things. You guys are gonna go down for probably 30 seconds to a minute. My apologies. Hopefully that'll sort it out. Maybe we're back up. Okay, I'm gonna ask Bree to tell me when I'm back up. That should let me know a lot sooner than just waiting for this. No, that's not where I'm facing. I am up. Okay. So tired since I'm back. Knock on wood. This makes a difference. Man, I've been spoiled with all my equipment working smoothly for a long time. It's been a while since we've had a stream that was just plagued with technical issues like this. Hopefully we're good now. And get you guys back up. Okay, we are trying to loop around and see what we can see from that fire. Once we hit Lovejoy, we'll be at the Broadway Bridge, and then I think we have to go a couple of more blocks up before we can find a way over to NATO Parkway again. But we'll get it figured out. See what we can see. That was crazy how many embers and stuff there were. I'm also, next time I stop, gonna switch this music. I'm not feeling it. I don't have any playlists made up. I should make up some playlists. Going out of my way to make something copyright free to, you know, salvage pennies worth of ad revenue is kind of silly. I might as well just play what I want to play. Man, I cannot. Let me check. Reverend Lovejoy with the Simpsons character. Yes, most of the Simpsons stuff was named after stuff either in Portland or Eugene or Springfield. I met Matt Groening once when I was working on the set of the PJs. That's where I want to go. When I was working on the set of the PJs, he came and visited us, and ended up doing a little Bart Simpson's character on the side of the road. On the side of the road, I'm looking at the road. On the side of the wall in the room where we screen the dailies. Okay, here we are. See what we can see here. So if there was a building there is no longer. Man, kind of wish I had my camcorder today. Oh, come on. There's a guy up there on that ladder spraying down the street, and he was spraying that tree. So we have all the fire trucks. And that's unmarked. That's the same make and model of unmarked car that the police used for the ICE protests. Then we have some kind of officer in front of him. Amtrak police. Has anyone ever seen an Amtrak police car? That's a first for me. So we have Amtrak police, Portland Fire, fire truck, a ladder truck, another fire truck, the department chief, and 2 more fire trucks and another department chief truck. So the fire is... Oh, shit! Okay, I finally figured it out. The fire is this building right here with the water tower on it. So the fire, yeah, there's smoke coming out of that. So it didn't burn the whole structure down, but it looks like a lot of the inside of the building's burned out. There is no roof on that. So that building's been, Jesus, abandoned for 20 years probably. I guess if I'm off my bike, I can pull my phone off and look at chat. So the nuclear plant in The Simpsons was based off the old Trojan nuclear power plant down Highway 30, past, I think it was past Rainier, just before Rainier, in between St. Helens and Rainier on Highway 30. Does anyone know how the fire started? Yeah, the music sounds like a soundtrack to the soundtrack to a chase scene. Yeah, it's a little much. Normally, I usually just get some kind of techno-y chill stuff. That's a tall ladder truck. Man, yeah, there's still a lot of smoke coming out of there. I'm gonna put you on my chest for a minute. I get you aimed. This thing is not quick at scrolling. I'm gonna pull out my second phone and see if we can find some other music. I think I was doing like synthwave hits. Oh my god, this fireman's got bags and bags of Fred Meyer's food. Lunch for the boys, I'm guessing. Okay. We're listening to Left Hook by Infraction Music. High Impact, Moto No Copyright Music, cycling music. Synthwave usually I think is what I synthwave. Copyright free synthwave. Let's see what that brings up. We have Neon Skylines, Retro Wave, royalty free. Oh, that's just one song. How long is this? 2 hours. That'll get us going for a while. The 80s synthwave playlist, copyright free. It's crazy. I guess since it's, you know, an old abandoned building, and not full of like modern stuff, it smells like wood and paper burning, not like, you know, like a house or a building burning usually stinks. But this, you know, smells more like a campfire or something. Portland Roads downtown. Okay, hopefully that fixed the audio. Let's see if the audio is fixed. Charlie says the audio is fixed. Well, I think we've kind of seen what we can see. I'm gonna ride from here up into Northwest, up into Forrest Park, and then when we come back down, maybe we'll ride by and see if some of the fire lines taken down, and we can take a closer look at what happened. Yeah, there's embers and ash just all over the ground, like little dots. All those little black dots are ash. I don't know why this is so slow to scroll today, too. There must have been some setting I adjusted at some point. Okay. I don't have a map or a route planned or anything. We're just gonna head towards where I want to go. Go from there. Bicycles may use full lane. Yeah, I kind of dig this music a little more. I'm curious. I might be able to get a way better view from over here. Yeah, this will give us a view from the other side. Oh, fuck, no wonder that didn't look right. Okay. So yeah, now we're on the other side of the building. We have fire. Oh. Okay, let's head back. Oh. Am I frozen? Or am I just so delayed? I think I'm frozen. Bree says I'm fine. Okay. It still shows me at the building, so I think I'm dealing with two separate issues. One, that for some reason my YouTube's like a minute behind everyone else's, or not playing at full speed, so it starts falling behind or something. And then I'm also having the audio issues, and then also having the video freezing. It's a difficult combination to deal with. Probably not super smart for me to try and go way up into the woods where I possibly have bad service, but that's what I want to do today. I'm going to give it a try at least. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll head back down. I just figured out part of what's going on with my gearing. Fix that. That's a bad time for that to happen. Okay, bike fix time. My friction shifter is not tightened down enough, and so it's slowly changing gears and falling into a gear that's problematic. So it's not that I'm skipping in a ton of gears, it's that I keep ending up that might be okay. I'm gonna leave these what do you call it, Allen wrenches out. I'm just gonna stick them in my side pocket because I may have to adjust that again. Should drink some water while I'm stopped too. Man, that's a bummer about that water bottle cage. I thought that was going to be a sick little addition to my bike, and it was going to keep my water bottle out of the way. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit on that. Baywatch. I can change the music again if you guys are not into this. Oh shit, that was just... There we go. Oh, I've never been through here before. This didn't used to exist, this little trail here. Oh, the Love Shack. I should bring Bree there. Seasons. What is this? Can I go through here? Never been through here either. Hey Crash, no Twitch today because I wanted to do a vertical stream. We'll be back to Twitch though, and the next stream or two. I think there's a way to do Twitch and vertical. I don't know if you have to dual stream vertical and horizontal to get Twitch and vertical, or if you can do just vertical, but I'll look into it. Maybe we can do some vertical Twitch streams, just to do something. I think when I get up into the park, it's going to cool off there. I think I'm going to put my little windbreaker on. I say windbreaker, it's my Columbia rain jacket. Gears still changing ever so slightly. I think they might be. I'll stick my finger here and see if my gear shifter, yeah, I can feel it slowly slipping down. Okay. Time for another adjustment. Psychopath bike shop. Huh. Fixing my bike next to the bike shop. That used to be the Fat Tire Farm, and it was maybe the first mountain bike shop in Portland. I remember when I was a kid, my dad got a Trek mountain bike there, and he was really excited. I think mountain bikes were a pretty new thing then. That was maybe the late 80s. And yeah, he was really excited to have a mountain bike, and then a few years later ended up buying matching mountain bikes to his for, I believe, my brother and I and my mom, and we all had matching mountain bikes. No, that was years later. That was maybe early 90s then. Well, yeah, maybe he got his bike in the late 80s and we got ours in the early 90s. Oh, wow, that feels way better. Okay. I do not have I'm not monitoring my stream. I only have chat up. So Bree, if you're watching, I am counting on you to let me know if my audio goes down or my stream goes out. I have chat up, but I can't really read it from here. Let's switch gears, go into a lighter gear. Okay, I imagine you guys can't see a thing because I can't see a thing. This is going to be a test if my new gearing's good enough to get up these hills. I think it should be. Oh, we are going over Maclay Park. Someone was joking about streaming up at the Witch's Castle. We just went over the overpass. We could have gone down there and gone up to the Witch's Castle. I don't think you're supposed to ride your bike. Otherwise, I'd say let's go. Fuck it. Maybe we should go up it on our way down if it's not too dark. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, I think we just fixed a lot of our gearing problems. Okay, hopefully you guys are fixed. Why didn't I just put my jacket on then? Okay, I guess, can I get a 1 in chat if sound's fixed, 2 in chat if it's still messed up? Oh, Bree says all good. And we got the ones. Okay, we're getting up here about 15 miles an hour. I go, this maybe is my highest gear. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do really steep hills on this anymore. So there's definitely hills I'd like to go up that are much steeper than this. Okay, put the jacket on, check motor temps. Well, motor's warm, but not too hot. Thank you, Noel. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, I'd love if you hit the thumbs up button. It really does help out. Oh, sorry. On little channels like this, liking and subscribing makes a huge, huge difference. Hitting the like button really helps get the stream out to more viewers and just help the stream be found. And so subscribing is huge. Subscribing is the #1 way you can support a small streamer, me or anyone else. If you want to support, you know, a a smaller mid-sized streamer, be sure to subscribe to their channel. We are just touching 9,000 subscribers. We've been hovering above and below 9,000 for a few weeks now, at least. I think we were at 89.94 when I checked earlier today. And it would be so cool to get to the point where we're consistently above that. I actually have a coffee mug, one of two Pretend Media coffee mug that I'm giving away once we kind of hit and stay at 9,000 subs for a couple of days. Hopefully if we get up to, 9,010, 9,020 or something where I don't think we're gonna immediately fall back below, then I'm gonna give away that Pretend Media coffee mug. It's pretty cool. It says Pretend Media on one side, has the new style Pretend Media logo on the other. I had two made, one for Bree and myself, and one to give away to you guys. And I'll ship it to anywhere in the US, and if someone outside the US wins it, we'll just see. I might ask you guys to pay, the difference between what it costs to send it to the most expensive place in the US and wherever you live. Or, I don't know, if shipping's not too much, it's probably not a big deal, but if it costs me like 40 bucks to ship the mug or something, we'll see. So we're going up Leif Erikson right now. This is one of my favorite roads, and we were just, in the middle of Northwest Portland, 2 minutes from downtown, and now we are in the forest. Forrest Park here, it's the biggest city park in the country or the world. It's hundreds of miles, square miles of forest that are just dead in the middle of Portland, just outside of downtown. You can go up and just literally get lost in the woods. We could take this road through Forrest Park pretty much all the way to the St. John's Bridge. And that's 10 miles or more, maybe, just wandering through the park, just gravel road like this, an unmaintained road. The only road that really bisects it is Saltzman Road. I think this is Leif Erikson Drive, and Saltzman Road bisects it. And that's actually where we're heading to, is the intersection of Saltzman and Leif Erikson. I think it's about 6.5 miles up here. And then we'll have our choice of either coming back down this road, or we can go down Saltzman and take Highway 30 back in. I just realized I can't really read chat anyway. And I can't see the framing. I have no idea how much, let me get this fixed. Okay. As I suspected, we needed to go up a little bit. I don't know why, it just absolutely drives me nuts to see my dirty handlebars, well, cluttered handlebars in the shot all the time. If they just kind of pop up and down at the bottom, it's okay, but I just, when I rewatch this video, it drives me nuts every time the camera's too low and I'm just staring at the handlebars. The handlebars are absolutely awesome the way they're set up with, you know, water bottle and phone holder and speaker. And I could probably get rid of the GoPro mount. I could probably still get rid of the rack for the bag that goes in the front, because I don't ever put the bag on because that's distracting. I took away the second flight computer thing that we had on. I thought that would be a cool display for you guys to be able to see, but I just thought that was really distracting too. So I took that off today. This road's really rough through here, but it should smooth out. Oh, Bree messaged me at some point. I didn't see it. Check real quick. Oh, that was her last helicopter sound message. Just riding way off on the edge of the road here, because sometimes on the edges it's a lot smoother than the middle. It looks like it's smoother over on this side now. Oh, this is so pretty up here. Just smells like the forest, you know, just rich, earthy, almost just kind of, I know people don't like the word moist, but just like moist, rich soil, lush greenery. Come from the middle of the city and just be able to come up into this in minutes is such a blessing for anyone that lives in Portland. It's just one more of those things too that just makes me like really irritated when people say like Portland's a shithole or a dirty city or an awful city. It's just one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been to. It's an awful nice town to live in. They've done some work on this road. It looks like they've redone a lot of the culverts that run across it to let the drainage from the little creeks and stuff. Every one of these switchbacks, there's a valley that goes up with a creek in it. So pretty much, I mean, I'm hitting switchbacks every minute or two, and I'll just go off on this one real quick. You're not supposed to go up these, but this is the Alder Trail right here. I'm not actually going to go up it, but I wanted to show you. I guess it's kind of hard to show, but yeah, this one's pretty dry, but there's a little creek down there. Every one of these has a creek, and a lot of them have a trail. Oh, I've never seen this plaque before. Alder Trail, dedicated September 29th, 1920. Built by hand with the Department of Labor funds and joint cooperation with the City of Portland. I'm trying to get you guys free so you can see this plaque. Uh-oh. Maybe you're not going to be able to see it, but yeah, this trail was built by hand, and there's a list of names at the bottom. I don't think those are the people that built it. I think they're just like city council members from the 80s or something. cool little hidden hidden bronze plaque in the middle of the woods, though. We should do a graveyard stream. Yeah. I rode through the which cemetery? The huge cemetery on the side of the hill in Southwest, the really, really big one. I've ridden through that, I think back before I did live streams. I think it was one of my bicycle time-lapse videos. I bet none of you have ever seen any of those, but if you go way back on the list of videos, that's what I did before ICE. Was I would do time-lapse videos of different bike trails around Portland, and sometimes just like roads and stuff. But that was what this channel was all about, and I did one going through the cemetery. I actually really, really enjoyed doing those videos. And I would get so excited if I got, like, 10 views in a week. If I'd get a new subscriber back then, I would be like calling free. I'd be like, someone I don't know, subscribe to my channel. Those were exciting times. Oh, we just hit a warm pocket. Oh, and zoom you guys back up. Nope. There we go. Now the trail is less bumpy. I can go a little faster. Not tons faster, I guess. That still is loose gravel. We're ripping at 12 miles an hour. I think we were doing 8 before. We'll see. I may actually go down Saltzman, so it's going to take us maybe half an hour to get to Saltzman, I'm guessing. Or from the base of the hill to Saltzman. And then Saltzman's maybe half the length of us, and we'll be down it in 5 minutes. And then we'll be way down, maybe like 2/3 of the way to the St. John's Bridge in the middle of the industrial area. And we'll have to ride back along the highway this whole route. Normally I'd go down Front Avenue, but if it's still closed by the fire of Front Avenue, NATO Parkway, if it's still closed by the fire, we'd have to backtrack a long ways to get back to go around. Hey, Cthulhu. Oh, I'm gonna rattle myself to death if I don't slow down. Oh, I should also be careful about not riding so close to the edge that I'm brushing the vegetation. This whole area is like full of stinging nettle. Come on. Don't go too fast. I don't want to wreck out. This is... might be getting a little too comfortable. My rear end just started sliding a little bit there. Oh, this is fun though. Whoop. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see the sun coming through the trees. Oh, that's Fire Lane 1. I've always wanted to go up that. The sun's just shining through the trees. It looks amazing. Just these bright, rich rays of light. I'm actually really surprised. We've only seen 4 or 5 people on this trail. Sometimes in the summer, it's pretty busy up here, especially the lower part of the trail. Kind of the more miles up you go, the fewer people there are. But nature trail. Yeah, towards the bottom it can be pretty busy. That's the Chestnut Trail right there. Okay. Now this smoothed out a little bit. Down a little bit of speed. It feels like we're getting close, maybe. Well, no, that just says mile marker 3 3/4. I thought this was like 6 miles up. If we're not even 4 miles in, maybe we have a long ways to go. It's way smoother through here, though. I can go through here a good bit quicker. What's this? What's this say? 4 feet. Okay. This was not 200. Whoa, that's really loose. That was not 200 feet though. Maybe there's more loose gravel up here. Yeah, you could fuck yourself bombing down on like a full suspension bike that you could take down this quick and hit that, you'd be in trouble. Maple Trail. Oh, and Fire Lane 3. One of these days we'll go up those we'll do this again and go up those fire lanes. It's just getting a little late, and I want to get up here. Man, it does not feel like August. It is not chilly, but I'm glad I have a jacket on. I kind of wish I would have gone up here a little earlier, but what is this? Extra feature there. I think next ride, or one of the rides, very soon we're going to go out the Marine Drive Trail, which is where I parked to go plane spotting. And I'll have to do that one horizontal because we'll be going across, going by the river, and I want you guys to get good views of the river. That'll be nice though. I need to get a new rear bike rack. I broke mine. As soon as I get a new rear rack, I'll be able to put my camcorder on the back, and I could actually ride my bike to the airport, unplug this camera, plug in my camcorder, and do a bike / plane spotting stream. I think that would be really fun. A little half and half, kind of mix things up. There is a there is a bike rack I put on my Amazon wish list. I don't know, 130 bucks or something, and they don't sell it on Amazon. But there's this other one that's pretty darn good, and it's like 70 bucks. That's probably the one I'm going to end up with. But I definitely need a bike rack if I'm planning on doing long distance bike touring this summer. My goal had really been to go from Washington to California on this bike. I just don't think I'm going to at least instead of the probably 9 or 10 it would have taken me to go from Washington to California. But that feels like I could still maybe pull that off this summer. And I'd live stream that, you know, most of the trip. I'd probably ride 4 hours a day, 4 to 5 hours a day, and probably live stream three hours of each of those every day. So you guys would get to follow most of my trip from Portland all the way up to Seattle on bike. I have a 50-mile range on this right now, comfortably 50 miles. I have another large battery that if I had a rear rack, I might be able to attach that would give me another 20 miles of range, maybe a little more, which would bring it up to 70 miles a day. That's a lot of time in the saddle, but it would bring it down probably to like 2.5 days for that trip, and that would make that way more, you know, manageable, just as far as, you know, paying for hotels and Bree and I and time and all that. You know, multi-day bike trips kind of can get spendy. Now it feels like we're getting kind of close. I haven't seen a mile marker sign in a while. Speaking of the devil, 6 miles already. So yeah, I want to say it's just over 6 miles. So we should be getting close. Oh, I think we're here. Yes. Yes. And we have it all to ourselves. This is it. This is it. This is my favorite spot in the entire city. Right here. Oh, I wish I brought like a snack to celebrate with or something. Even like a power bar. This, I'm gonna pull off my phone. I'm gonna pull off the camera. Get a sip of water. There are no paved roads for at least a few miles in every direction. Or no car accessible roads, I mean. And when I was 600 pounds, I didn't think I'd ever be able to see this spot again. I thought my days of being able to make it up here were long gone. I'm gonna bury a piece of my dad up here one of these days. My dad and I came up here all the time. This is a map of the park. Let me see if I can get this somehow. So we came from here, rode up all this to here, and then Saltzman Road goes down here, just from there to there, or we can continue doing Leif Erikson all the way to here, and then there's a road that goes down to the St. John's Bridge, and I don't know what this part of the trail is. I didn't know this existed. All the way to Newberry Road. Okay, that's the Wildwood Trail. Okay, so that's not Leif Erikson. I don't think we can ride on that. Yeah. But this is just one portion of Forrest Park. All this that's covered in from, I mean, this is Burnside, downtown Portland, all the way out, you know, basically to the edge of Portland. The whole side of the West Hills. Pretty cool. The quarry trail goes down there. Something, I don't know if there's a tree or a flower that grows around here or something, but this specific place has a smell that smells like nothing else. Like you could blindfold me and take me up here and I could tell you where we were. Just from the smell. Am I hunting Bigfoot? I mean, we are up in the woods. If Bigfoot were in Portland, he'd be here. Oh man, so I did a Yeah, that's actually me as Sasquatch. I can't remember if I put it in the Discord or not. Oh yeah, don't we have the Sasquatch emoji? I forgot about that. This is the bike setup these days. Um, that's just like an insulated lunch cooler that I put on my front rack there. That holds my lock, my bike pump, all my tools, all the important stuff. And that's that water bottle rack that, or water bottle holder that didn't work out today. And then I have the chrome bag that I can also put my water bottle in. My 2 big ass e-bike batteries. This is really cool. It tells me how many amp hours I've used on my ride. Although I didn't reset it. I haven't used 205 amp hours. That would be crazy. That says that's pulling 7 watts right now. Should not be pulling anything. And 0.13 amps. One day I'm going to take you here, Bree. We're going to get up here. Holy shit. Stickers all over this. Do you know what I have? This is going up somewhere. This is where it's going. Oh, come on. We should probably go down Saltzman because it's going to take us a while to get back the other way. I should turn on my rear lights while I'm up here. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:15 already. What time did I start the stream? Oh, am I dead? Oh. Bree just asked if we could get married up here. I mean, it would be hard to get family here. It's miles. Yeah, this would be an amazing place to get married. Story about me getting drunk in a ditch in Germany when I was a kid. Oh, I don't know if I want to tell that story. Let's just say I got drunk and ended up in a ditch in Germany when I was a kid. Jesus, how old was I? I was between my sophomore and junior year, I think, and I was a foreign exchange student in Germany. And let's just say I got very drunk and ended up in the gutter. Oh. Yeah, we could get married here, babe. I don't think we could get your mom up here. Maybe like a mobility scooter or something. I don't know. It's it's either a 6-mile walk up a a shallow hill or a 3.5-mile walk up a steep hill. We're gonna go down Saltzman, and then we're gonna go on Highway 30, go through the industrial areas, and end up back in Northwest. I think that's the plan. I can take her on the back of my bike. Oh my God. I mean, you'd probably have to take an e-bike up here. But I mean, we could figure that out. Just rent everyone a bunch of e-bikes. Oh, something bad happened here. What's going on here? Huh. I might have to unplug you guys. I have the cable to the camera wrapped around the bike seat, I think. It's behind me, so I can't tell what the fuck's going on here. Somehow it's wrapped. Nope. Where's the other end come from? There we go. Okay. Something not good happened here. What's... Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Well, this has been my goal to get back up here for a while. I'm glad I did. I didn't have to unplug you. No, if my bike broke down, I'd be walking out. Okay, we are going down Saltzman. I'm gonna take this kind of slow. Normally I could get down this in like, under 5 minutes when I was younger. I mean, I still could, but it's getting not dark, but a little dusky, and there are some loose gravel spots, and you can definitely eat it. I've eaten it so many times on this road, taking some of these corners a little too fast. This used to be mostly paved when I was a kid, and now, oh no, I guess it's still mostly paved underneath the gravel. What the fuck is going on with my phone? Whoa. Hold on. Huh. I was trying to make an emergency phone call and shit was flashing all over my screen. I think when I put the phone on, it accidentally pressed the power button down and it freaked out. Is there a thing where if you hold your power button for more than 10 seconds, it makes an emergency phone call? Oh, it smells like fresh cut pine through this area. And you guys are watching way too much of my handlebars. Let's try that. Better. There are cougar up here, and supposedly a few bear. I think little tiny bears of some sort, whatever the small ones are. But there's definitely cougars up here. My brakes are getting hot. These brakes really squeak when they get hot. going to be super annoying for you guys. Trying not to ride my brakes, but the intention with these brakes, I just put these Clark's brakes on this year, and the intention was to pretty quickly upgrade them to with larger rotors and some better pads, but that didn't happen. Okay, that was the off-road section. Shit, that's steeper than I thought. I thought nope, that's too steep. I thought I was going to be fancy and go up there for a sec, but yeah, that's ridiculously steep. I'm gonna let my brakes cool for a sec before we go. This part's even steeper coming down. What are you guys talking about? Shell's talking about winning prize? What you just said about holding down the button. Yeah, that must be a thing on Android too. There's lots of people that win cars and stuff as prizes and then end up getting fucked on their tax bill. That's why usually if you see like a car as a prize or something like that, they give you an option to just get an equivalent amount in cash. Because if you win, you know, yeah, $100,000 car, you may end up with a $30,000 tax bill. And a lot of people just can't afford that. Oh, my bottle doesn't want to go back in its little holder. There you go. Wait, what? Pam complained about people filming her in front of ICE? Was this tonight? Or generally? She complained about generally being filmed in front of ICE? I think it's going to get very hostile towards people filming down there, with the exception of the people who are being hostile are probably going to be, you know, completely fine filming stuff themselves with their phones whenever they want to. But, you know, if someone else tries to film, they're gonna run them out or attack them or do whatever the fuck they want. Which is, you know, super shitty, but Whoa. Let me see if I can find a place to film that. There is a massive, what looks like medical ship, moored across the river. I don't think maybe you guys will be able to see this from here. I'm gonna try. Can you guys see that? There's crosses on that. That's a huge ship, white ship with red crosses on the back and sides of it. I'm guessing that's some kind of floating hospital or something. I've never seen anything like that before. And I don't know what that's called over there. I mean, it's like repair docks of some sort, but it's not dry docks. The boat's not out of the water, but they just bring ships in there and repair them, I think. Okay, let me get you guys zoomed back up. Oh. Screw this fucking phone, whatever the hell this is, camera. This is like the is my stream down? What's up, Bree? Tell me. Dead. Okay. Does dead mean frozen or does dead mean something else? Dead backup, she says. Dead backup. I don't know what that means. Oh well. And how am I so far behind again? Hold on. Oh, does she mean that the stream froze and then the stream was back up? Okay, yeah, check this. Accidental Circus, 9 acts. This is like the entrance to someone's house. They have all sorts of weirdness in their yard. Says it's open. It's always open, sometimes closed. Accidental Felicia's Accidental Circus, 9 acts, a tribute to Maestro. This is, Fellini's Accidental Circus. Zorka 2 Foundation. The Zorka 2 Foundation. Okay. Yeah, this place is weird. One day I'll go up and see what that's all about. Okay, looks like we're back up. I tried lowering the bit rate a little bit to see if that helps with the freezing. I don't know if it will or not. I guess I don't have the cooling fans on my hotspot. This is where I lived. This is where I lived in high school. And there used to be a bridge right where we are, but there was a huge storm. It knocked out the bridge. And there's the water and power line that used to run underneath the bridge. The people that bought the house, after the bridge washed out, the city said they couldn't rebuild the bridge, and they wouldn't let them fix and rerun the power and water lines over the creek without a bridge. So that house has had no power or no water or electricity for 10 years, and it's just been sitting there rotting away. The person who had the house, I think, was able to sell it to someone who I'm guessing has an idea of how they'll be able to get power and water back to the house. When she put it up for sale for really cheap, because it's basically uninhabitable land right now, I was scheming to figure out a way how to buy it, and I would have just camped on it. So now we're on Highway 30, heading back into Portland. Front Avenue's off to the left, or NATO Parkway is off to the left, but there's no easy way to get over there other than trying to cross the tracks until you get up here to Kittredge Bridge. I would go in that way and try and see if we could get to the burning building, but if we had to backtrack, we'd have to basically backtrack all the way back to here. Going down this road always scares me about flat tires. We're just gonna kind of haul ass through here. They seem to be topped out at about 30 going into a headwind. I think that's roughly where my bike topped out before. I wonder if I talk if I can go a little faster. Nope. But if I tuck, you guys get a view of the handlebars. Holy shit, that was quick to get here. Jesus, that was so quick. Wow, what a difference doing 30 makes. Okay, I want to try something here. Nope. God damn it. I wanted to go up. There's an entrance to Forrest Park right there with a steep hill that I thought I could try and go up. Oh, we have way more gear than I thought we had. We may be able to get up past 30. Shit, I can pedal doing 26. It just may take us a while to get here. Oh shit, that wasn't a good noise. Well, it's not a gearing issue. Maxed out on power. 32, we're going downhill a little bit though. .33. Jumping between 32 and 33. We're going uphill slightly. Casa Diablo strip club on my right. Man, we are getting into town quick. Dude, this used to be like a 20-minute ride and we're almost there. Jerry's Tavern, that never used to exist. I want something at 7-Eleven, but I don't want to deal with locking my bike up. Man, we got back into town super quick. That was crazy. Oh, come on, I'm trying to get chat back. Look at the fire and smoke, not good. Man, this was a hill I used to dread before I had an e-bike. Riding this was a rough hill. Shit, am I gonna make it up this? Maybe should have chosen a lower gear. We're still doing 15. like '40s, and it's like 8 stories high. Imagine an 8-story department store in Portland in the 30s, 40s, whatever. Are we still down? No, I think we're back up. My gears are not happy. Oh. Oh, the Stepping Stone Cafe. They have good breakfast. Crust Collective. I wonder if they have good pizza. Sounds like a fancy pizza place. Lovejoy Market. Damn it. Gears were working fine, and now they're having issues. Actually, let's see if we can't go back and check back in on that fire, see if the fire trucks have left. Bree, you're right. I've never heard anyone ever say that before. I may have to pull over and see the rest of that conversation. You were right, Bree. You know, I kind of wish we were in landscape mode. Doing vertical like this, hopefully I'll pick up some subscribers. If you are new to the channel or you're not subscribed yet, I would really love it if you'd consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out. It's the #1 way you can support the channel. That being said, I think these videos look so much better in vertical or horizontal widescreen. But we get in the shorts discovery feed this way and new people find us. I forgot to turn on my lights in the back. So hopefully, if you guys found me from the shorts discovery feed, I do lots of bike videos. We do lots of protests. We do some plane spotting videos. Do lots of stuff, just stuff that's going on around Portland. Yeah, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing to follow us some more. We started out covering the ICE protests outside the ICE detention center in Portland, Oregon, 6 nights a week. But we're not really going down there anymore. We are still covering other ICE stuff and other protests. But then we're also kind of just branching out and doing other fun stuff. If people have ideas of things they'd like me to film, I am all ears. I'm up for any kind of fun videos you guys can think of. I'm going to cut down here. Okay, I think we're almost up to the where it was closed off. Would you guys prefer my next video be a bike stream or a plane spotting stream? I can't decide which I want to do next. The plane spotting stream seems to be doing really well, but I know people have been jonesing for the bike videos for a long time. So, we could do a handful of bike videos for a while, or oh my God, there's still a lot of smoke and ash in the air. Or we could do a plane spotting video. Yeah, it's still smoking. There's only one fire truck left. I'm gonna see how close I can get. Holy shit, it's still burning. Hold on, let me... Yeah, it's still on fire. I can't believe there's only 2 trucks. I guess they're just gonna let it burn out. Yeah, can you guys see the flames? Fox 12 news website has probably the most impressive footage of the fire I've seen. The Columbia River is along the airport. Breeze spotting. Did we have a definitive answer on whether people would rather have plane spotting or another e-bike ride for the next stream? I'm just gonna put you guys back on my chest for a second. We're gonna reposition. I'm gonna get off my bike. Try and get a better look. I want to see what this pile of stuff is too. Yeah, there's ash all over here. Okay, there's a bunch of police and stuff further down. Oh, this is kind of incredible. I can't believe it's still, I mean, you can almost feel the heat from here. Yeah, it's just wood burning. Just, it smells like a fireplace. I'm gonna record some of this. E-bike before it gets too hot this week. 90s are coming. I'd kind of rather e-bike in the heat. Let Nathan stay away from burning fuel. It's poison. The smoke really just smells like wood smoke. It doesn't smell like, you know, a burning house or a burning building normally does. One of the fires up where you live jumped the Columbia River last night, Noel. Oh, man. I don't want to see a historic building like this gone. I mean, views will get better for a couple of people in these skyscrapers, I guess. I think the skyline's going to look worse. Giant fireplace. Nathan's psychic vibes again. Aunt Ev asked what? What'd my Aunt Ev ask? Yeah, this building's been abandoned for years. I imagine homeless people lived in it, though. Wow, I'm actually getting misted from that. Embers are coming, floating down this way. Gordon's Fireplaces on Northeast Broadway. Wow. The flame, it's burning way more than it was 5-10 minutes ago. You can see flames in all the windows now. Go back like 5 minutes ago. There was not, you couldn't see flames in all the windows like this. Oh man, the smoke's starting to pour out again. If you guys have enjoyed the stream tonight, I'd love if you hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the stream out. Also, if you are not subscribed, I would really love if you consider doing so. It really, really helps the stream. Okay, I got 10 minutes of footage recorded. That's what I was going for. I think we lost a lot of viewers there. Zoom you guys out. Let's continue on. Get out of this smoke. Wow, can you see the smoke in front of my headlights? you guys back up. Oh, I don't have my wide angle lens on anymore. No fingerprints on this guy. Line of cars. Bridge closed. Shit, is this closed because of the fire? Huh. Is it closed to bicycles? I don't know. Guess we're going over the steel again. I bet they closed the bridge just because of the fire. It was probably embers and stuff blowing over. We'll go down here and see if it's closed on the other side. You're gonna pass me right there, dick. I am doing the speed limit too. Well, it looks like I can get... Nope, it's closed up there. Weird to close the bridge halfway up. There's smoke just blowing through the air. That's crazy. I was going to turn here, but let's go down one more block. Go under these lanterns. Man, it does not feel like a summer night tonight. There's a lot of people out. And I should have tried to get to the top deck to see if I could see the fire from this angle. That's a view. Oh man. Yeah, that's a wonderful view. go through Moda Center. I thought there was a game here tonight. Seems like if there were a game here, it wouldn't be this cleared out already. 9:30. Hot as fuck tomorrow. Yes, fuck cancer. I got that fuck cancer sticker and I don't think I ever did put it up on my Carberry. Back when I was dealing with my own cancer stuff. Portland Fire? I think it was a Portland Fire game here today. I think that's what was going on. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. I'll make it work though. Hey, if you just found us tonight, I'm PretendMedia. I do lots of e-bike live streams around Portland. I'd love if you'd consider subscribing if you're into this kind of stuff. We do a lot of protest coverage, bike channels. We've been doing some plane spotting, all sorts of fun stuff on this channel. But yeah, if you're new, I'd love if you considered hitting the subscribe button. We're almost back on my side of town. Well, we're back on my side of town. We're almost back at my neighborhood. I'm probably gonna wrap things up once we get back there. I only jump that red when people are turning left next to me. I will go when the crosswalk changes instead of the light, just to avoid people from turning into me. hit me. Oh, I know it's a long shot, but let's go see if the goats are out, and I'll wrap things up there. We went to this Hello Pho place, Bree and I, maybe a month or two ago. It was all right, but they were really chintzy with the garnish. We had to ask them for more. Hardly any basil, and just one jalapeno ring. They had the fish sauce. They were missing some of the standard sauces with the pho, or like hot sauces and stuff. So we had to ask them for that. We had to ask them for more basil, more jalapenos. We used all the bean sprouts. Oh, what are you doing, bro? Where are the goats? Did I find the right corner? I think I did. Like a goat master. I don't think we're going to be able to see goats. I think it's just a little too dark. Oh no, they're right here. What's up, guys? Hey. Hey, it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm coming. Which one are you? Which one are you? Hey. Want a little scratch? Oh, I thought it was a long shot, but we got us some goats hanging out. I see the white one up there. You look sleepy. Yeah. You're the one that always comes up far. He's like, pet me more. Yeah, give him a good rub. Yeah. You are an affectionate goat. Look at his whiskers. Guy knows how to grow a beard. Oh, they're all out. I don't know if you can see, there's one over there, and there's one up there on this little perch. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Thank you guys for coming out. Oh man, I got 36 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys enjoyed this stream, I would love if you hit the thumbs up button real quick before the stream ends. Again, if you're new here, I'd love if you considered subscribing. I will be on tomorrow, either for a bike ride or a plane stream. I was gonna say probably a bike ride, but we'll have to see. I'll I'll put up I'll schedule my stream far enough in advance that you guys know. Probably be on about 6 or 7, so I will see you guys again. Thank you for joining me, Red Death. I wonder how many miles that was. Let me look at how much battery I have. We probably went about 30 miles, 25, 30 miles. I will try and remember to reset the trip odometer from here on out so we know how many miles we went. But probably about 25 or 30 miles. Oh man, I was gonna set a goal when we got up to the top and I completely forgot to. I was just having too much fun in the moment. I do have a Cash App and a Venmo if anyone's interested in supporting the channel. They are both just Pretend Media, all one word. I will end it with that.